Hey class, welcome back to session 5. What we're going to talk about today is how to prepare for your college education. So what I'm going to discuss with you today is give you step-by-step information in regards to how to gather all your applications, all the materials that you need to apply for college. Now, transitioning from high school to college can be a very stressful and overwhelming time, which is why it's always a smart idea to get started early on, to be prepared and start brainstorming all the materials that you need, also perhaps which colleges that you want to apply for. Now in this session, I'm just going to give you a quick overview and just give you some suggestions that you should consider. Again, later on in the sessions, we're going to talk more in depth, but right now I just want to give you a brief introduction just so you're aware of everything that we're going to cover on throughout the course. So the first thing that's really important to consider is being academically prepared. Now, I think there are many students who don't think about this from early on, but basically what I'm talking about is getting good grades. You need a certain GPA in order to be deemed competitive for many schools. And so it's always important that you try to boost up your GPA from early on and even now. You still have some time, especially if you guys are still in high school. So I'll give you different tips of how to bring up your GPA. And again, for some of you guys who are also in college, this applies to you. A grade is a grade, and we all have GPAs that we have to take into consideration. The first thing is to be academically prepared. So let me go ahead and write it on the board, and perhaps you guys at home can also get a pen or a pencil and write this down so we're on the same page. Okay, the first thing is to be academically prepared. This is going to include your grades. Okay, at this time, if you guys still are in high school and you can still raise it, if you guys are still a junior or senior in college, high school, it's absolutely okay. There's still time. Now, for some of you guys may have the option of taking AP courses. And what that is an advanced placement class. It's basically it's above normal classes. It's for those who want to take a more advanced class in high school, and there's a lot of English AP classes, there's biology, there's chemistry, there's US history, and all sorts of classes. But basically, if you guys take an AP class, you have the opportunity to boost up your GPA. Not just that, but I'll go into this later on, but it also gives you the opportunity to take an AP exam. Now, if you pass that exam, you get college credit, so it exempts you from taking that class later on when you actually enter college. Now, the second thing is take classes that are going to prepare you for college entrance requirements. So if there's any classes that you still have the opportunity to take things that are going to benefit you when you go to college, whether it be an advanced math class, English, psychology, history, take it. It's always a good idea to prepare now so that you don't have to take these classes later on. The next thing is you really want to consider preparing for your standardized tests. As you guys know, for college entrance, there are standardized tests called SAT or ACT. What SAT stands for is Scholastic Assessment Test, and basically all colleges require, or should I say most colleges require, that you take this test just so they can see, just to give a common level playing field to see which students are going to be admitted. Now, your SAT and ACT is extremely important. Now, for some of you guys who are in high school, I would suggest that you take the pre-SAT, and that